So looking at the 3 different types of sensory loss, the dermatonal sensory loss is going to be loss of sensation in an area that corresponds with a single spinal nerve root. So it's going to follow that dermatome map. And then for peripheral, it's a loss of sensation in a specific peripheral nerve. So it's an injury to the peripheral nervous system, and it's going to match that peripheral nerve distribution map. And then for regional, it's going to be a sensation loss that's in a larger, more non-specific area that can be due to systemic, diffuse, or complex conditions. And that's not going to follow a specific nerve root or dermatonal map. And then moving on to my tests, I'll start first with the light touch sensor exam of the dermatomes in the lower extremity. I know that for this test, you have to apply at least 5 points in the nerve distribution and at least 3 different regions within the same nerve distribution. But for the sake of the video only being 5 minutes, I'm just going to apply 1 sensation to each one, but I know it should be 5, and I grade it out of 5. And also I don't have cotton balls, so I'm using rolled up pieces of toilet paper. Okay, hi Alexis. My name's Ava. I'm going to be your student physical therapist today. Today we're going to be doing a nerve sensation test. So what's going to happen is I'm going to touch you with this cotton ball, and it's going to feel like this. I'm doing it lightly to not dent the skin. And when you feel me touch you, just point to where I'm touching you or say it out loud. And then for this exam, I'm going to have you close your eyes while I do it, okay? Is it okay if I am touching you with this cotton ball in a couple of areas around your lower extremity?
Yes.
And then can I have you pull your shorts up just a little bit so I can access the front of your thighs? And then on both sides, because I'm going to do it at the same time. Thank you. All right. Close your eyes. Okay. And then point or tell me when you feel something.
Feel it.
Where?
On top of my thighs.
Okay. And then that is anterior groin, so that's L1.
Tops of my thighs, or my quads.
That is anterior thigh, so that's L2.
Inner parts of my thighs.
That's medial thigh, which is L3. And can I have you put your feet apart a little bit?
The top of my foot.
Inner part. Okay. That is medial aspect of foot to great toe, which is L4.
More towards pinkies. Middle.
That is central dorsum of the foot to middle toe, which is L5.
Like the sides of my feet.
Lateral aspect of the foot is S1. And then can I have you flip onto your stomach?
My hamstring.
And the middle posterior thigh is S2. Okay, we're done with that test. Next, we'll do the proprioception exam of the upper extremity. So for this exam, I'm going to be moving her joints up and down and seeing if she can tell me where that position is. All right, Lisa, I'll be laying her back still. So for this test, I'm going to be moving you either up or down. And so, for example, you can watch. This is up. This is down. Oh, wait, sorry. This is up. This is down. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to have you close your eyes. And we're going to do that at each of the joints of your upper extremity, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me, so you can see. I'm using lateral finger placement, if you can see it. Okay. And then just tell me when you feel me move you, if I'm moving you up or down.
Up. Up. Down. Up. Down.
And then I do it 5 times on each joint, and I would grade it 1 out of 5 for correct times. So next we'll move to the wrist. Here we go.
Up, down, 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 up, down.
Good job. And then next one, rotate the elbow.
Up, down, up, 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 down.
Great job. And then finally to the shoulder. Can we still see? Okay.
Up, up, down, 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 up, up, down.
Okay, great job. That is all.